ladies and gentlemen. We are the Mealy Goats. It is episode 422. It is August 9th, 2026. Let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National Bowling Day on the lanes, the pins, whatever you want to call it. There are two things about bowling you need to know. One, it's awesome. Wii Bowling, absolutely electric. Two great movies, The Big Lebowski and Kingpin. And when the other guys get here, Tex is on his way, J-By's on his way. I'm AK, your co-host. B. McCormick's here. When the other guys get here, we will discuss which movie is better, Kingpin or The Big Lebowski. Two absolutely classics. But happy National Bowling Day. Still slaps no matter what age you are. Does not matter. Getting on the lanes, crashing some pins is absolutely electric. So we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are finally in football season, as we had a game Thursday night between the Panthers and the Cardinals that was absolutely everything we needed it to be. Normally, the Hall of Fame game is a game where you watch the first 5 minutes because you're excited you get to see the football, and you're like, this stinks, the pageantry, like, okay, it's not real football. That game, from the time it kicked off, from the very last second, it was absolutely everything we could have hoped. It was incredible. It was like we never left. It had been like 200 days since we had seen a football game, and then we get a last-second touchdown. We're going to talk about it here in a little bit. We film in front of a live virtual audience for those listening to the audio version of the podcast, and that means B. McCormick's here. That means we'll have people like AKC from Jack State popping in. We'll have other people from YouTube popping in. But we have people that chime in here, so you'll hear us shout them out. I am so hot right now because our air conditioning was on like 75 in our house. And so I've been like, I'm like, why is it so hot in here? And so, anyways, that's a whole nother deal. But some people are saying 4 weeks till college football. Well, certain accounts say that they're 4 weeks until football, college football. We know it as week 0, 3 weeks until college football. Okay? We're just going to go ahead and get that out of there. All right, it is 3 weeks until college football. Now we've got NFL. We've got Canadian football actually going on. We're going to get to some of that too. But Jeremy's here. He says, sorry, no one is commenting on the first IGA. Welcome in, Jeremy. We're going to be talking football. We're going to be talking golf, all kinds of stuff. It's like weird, like golf was on today, but right now I'm currently watching adult kickball because I'm so ready to have more sports back in our life, especially football. But 3 weeks till college football, ladies and gentlemen. And I was, we respect week 0 around here. Okay. We respect preseason games. We bet on the preseason games. But I was watching a movie today while I was working out, actually. Shout out to the Little League World Series, Softball World Series, North Carolina, going to raise up, twist your shirt around your head, twist it like a helicopter. Little League Softball World Series champs for the second time in 3 years. I was watching that, and then I was watching a movie. And the movie, I don't know if anybody else has this problem. I don't know. This is way out of line here. But the movie was extremely quiet. And then the commercials would come on, and the commercials were absolutely blaring. So usually what happens is when I'm watching a movie or something late at night, and my wife comes out before she goes to bed, she'll come out and be like, why are you watching that so hard? And I'm like, I'm not watching it so loud. Like, I'm not, like, it's the commercials. You just happen to walk out whenever the commercials are on. So I don't know who's in charge of the audio for movies on TV, but we need to get a handle on how loud the commercials are. That's just my 2 cents. Okay. Let's get into it. Shout out at howdy.hats. I'm wearing a new black and white mesh trucker hat. And at howdy.hats.anc is the one who makes these. She does fantastic work. Go follow her on Instagram. We've got more hats coming once I get everything settled down. Okay. Let's just get to this right now. I was in the store this weekend. And it is August. I don't know why I keep thinking it's July. I almost said it's still July. But it is August. And you walk into the store and you see the Sam Adams Oktoberfest. Now, Sam Adams Oktoberfest is really good for a beer. But whenever it's 95 degrees out and the humidity is 87%, I don't really want to be thinking about a Sam Adams Oktoberfest because it's not that refreshing, to be honest with you. It's that this beer, this dark beer, is made more for the fall. Like whenever you're in the throes of football season, whenever it's, I don't even know if this makes sense, but it is a beer that makes you feel warm even though it's cold, if that makes sense. So whenever I walk into the store, they're trying to make sure that summer might be over with this beer. And I'm saying we gotta pump the brakes on that. We can't be having Sam Adams out right now because, everybody gets mad whenever you put the Christmas decorations out or you put pumpkin spice out too soon. This is that version. This beer is the version of the pumpkin spice latte. When you see that, you automatically start seeing or thinking it's fall. It's not fall. We still have a whole nother month of August and a little bit of September where we have summertime. And so we need to keep it that way, just in my opinion. So chill out with the Sam Adams displays, beers, all that stuff. I also came across this before we get into, on the show, by the way. On the show, we've got the Hall of Fame game. We're going to do the Conference USA breakdown, over-under win totals. We're going to talk golf, and we got some NFL and college football news. That's what's going to be on the show today. But I also saw this. It says, how many chicken nuggets have you eaten in your life? This is from BR Betting on Twitter. And they say over-under 3,000 and a half chicken nuggets you've eaten in your life. I'm here to tell you, give me the over on that. I mean, let's think about that. How many chicken nuggets? So let's see. I've eaten a lot of chicken nuggets that I don't remember either whenever I'm in college and stuff. So say you get 10 to 20 chicken nuggets every time you go in there. How many times do you have to go in there? Hold on. Let's do some math here. Say you eat 20 nuggets, or I used to be able to eat 20 nuggets, probably not anymore. And I love how they put the dino nuggets on here. 3,000. I love how they added the back button on the calculator now on your phone. Used to be you have to clear the whole thing. That's just an elite ad. Let's divide that by 20. So you'd only have to eat 20 nuggets 150 times. Yeah, that's 3,000 nuggets that's too low. That's too low. That's everybody has eaten more than 3,000 nuggets in their life. I mean, you're talking 150 times 20 nuggets. That's nothing, dude. Some people do that in a year in your life. Come on. I think that's a little low. It's disrespectful to people, really, that 3,000 is the number. I mean, are you kidding me? So, anyways, once the other guys get here, I'll ask him that. All right, let's get into it. Everybody, the Hall of Fame game, ladies and gentlemen. I actually took notes during this. I mean, look, this is the first football game we get to break down in 200 days. And yes, we're going to talk about, a lot of the different stats and that sort of thing. But I'm going to get out my list. Actually, we're not going to talk stats. We're just going to talk what I wrote down, okay? And I have my notepad. I love writing my notes. First thing I wrote down. Now, look, this 33-30 ended on a last-second touchdown. The Cardinals wanted to win this game because Mike LaFleur was his first game as an NFL head coach. His hair was ridiculous on the sidelines, right? These two guys are some good-looking dudes there, Canales and this LaFleur guy. So we need to bring back the rugged coach, if you ask me. But 33-30. A.J. Dillon's on the screensaver here. He actually looked pretty good. But it ended on a walk-off touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. It's exactly what we needed. It's exactly what we wanted. It's what we wished for. We've been standing here watching kickball, watching the World Cup, watching, the Winter Olympics. And the whole time we've been sitting here wondering, like, this is great. These sports are fun. Go USA. USA hockey, gold medals. We love USA hockey. USA in soccer, embarrassment. That sucked. But in the back of all of our minds, we're like, this will hold us over until football. And finally, on August 4th, we all sat down as a country and we turned on the TV and the green grass was staring you right in the face. People are running around in jerseys. Football's flying through the air. Hall of Fame people on the sidelines, and here we are with a score on our screen, 33-30. We had so many different quarterbacks play. We had all kinds of people out there playing. Really, and I didn't know this either. I heard this on the Fantasy Footballs. They said the reason that they pick these teams, right, so the Cardinals and the Panthers, is that there has to be somebody getting inducted into the Hall of Fame from these teams. That's how they pick who's in the Hall of Fame game. I had no idea about that. I just thought it was random. I was like, what a weird pairing, the Panthers and the Cardinals. I guess like in 2015 when Cam Newton was the quarterback and, they had that playoff matchup, I guess that was, that was a great game, but I don't know if that's what they were, trying to rekindle. But anyways, Panthers, Cardinals, Panthers in the all whites. I hate the all whites. We actually got a color rush game, to be honest with you, because the Cardinals are in the all reds. So shout out NFL color rush giving us that on Thursday night. That's a nice tip of the cap, But here's what I wrote down: Adam Vinatieri, jacked. I was like, who is that dude? I thought it was like Mark Wahlberg or something. Adam Vinatieri is absolutely ripped out of his mind. So shout out to him. I wrote in Sam Martin was absolutely dialed in. He had 2 punts, and they were absolute beauties. I think he averaged like 57 yards a punt. First one was an absolute seed, heat-seeking missile to the sideline. And the second one was an absolute knuckleball that he killed inside the 5. So shout out SM6. Beck and Pickett both had really long sustained drives. That was great. That's your football brain. You know what I'm saying? Like you get the football brain going by somebody just sustaining like a 7-minute drive, 18 plays where you're just nickel and diming them down, running the ball a little bit, throwing it a little bit. It was like, wow, that's a football drive right there. I love that. We had a couple of big hits. We had the receiver Brooks, who got absolutely leveled in the second quarter on a deep ball. He got crushed by the safety from the Panthers. So you got to see a nice big hit. Of course, they flagged him on sportsmanlike conduct, I think. Chris Collinsworth was an absolute rare form. Carson Beck had a sidearm throw at one point, and he was just like, there it is. There, they just whipping it out there. And I'm like, golly, Collinsworth, relax, dude. When somebody throws a sidearm ball, Collinsworth loses his freaking mind. It's unbelievable. Yeah. So the other thing I wrote down, LaFleur for the Cardinals, big mistake, big rookie coach mistake. We tweeted it. He's got to learn to cover his mouth when he's calling his plays. Every other coach in the league knows that when you call a play, he's got his lips out there for who knows, he's going to get demolished by a bad lip reader. When you call a play, you cover up your mouth like so, right? You can't all willy-nilly, no play card over your mouth, dude. That's a rookie mistake. Your plays are going to get stolen, and you're going to be in trouble, dude. So, the Panthers, G.U.Y.S here. I'm just going over the Hall of Fame game.
What a game.
I was going over my notes. The Panthers had extra shiny helmets, didn't they?
They did.
They had
I noticed that as well.
A lot of sparkles. And we got an impromptu color rush game because the Cardinals are all red. The Panthers are all white. Color rush. A nod. By the way, did you know that the reason they play these two teams
Because they have a person that's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame.
I had no idea. I just got done talking about that. I was like, I had no idea.
Yep, every year it's one of the teams has a person getting inducted.
Well, I watched a lot of football in my life, and I did not know that. So, and I also said LaFleur's got to cover his mouth when he's calling his plays. He's I don't know what he's doing. But somebody's got to tell him that. So
Well,
I thought the game was awesome.
Hayes King laying it all out on the line.
Dude.
Got hurt on the last play.
Did he get hurt?
Yeah, like messed up his hamstring. Panthers brought in another quarterback today.
My gosh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, that'll get him some, hey, he's a winner. I don't blame him. Do you blame him?
I mean, ACC Offensive Player of the Year, undrafted.
I didn't know he could throw.
I didn't either.
Dude, there was a 3rd and 15 on the game-winning drive where he had a long run on the third ran a
4.4.
Do what?
He ran a 4.4.
Dude, he looked phenomenal. It was awesome. That game not incredible?
It was. It was a great way to bring football back.
And I think the last thing I had here was there was 4 ACC quarterbacks. So put some respect on the ACC's name, correct?
Quarterback conference.
I mean, we're over here talking. I didn't see an SEC quarterback in sight. So embrace debate.
Well, yeah.
Here's the real story.
The thing is they're two. No, Brissett wasn't I was like, they're two. I was thinking it was the Buccaneers. I was like, the 2 starters are SEC quarterbacks. Didn't one of them play?
Do you have any other thoughts on the Hall of Fame? I thought it was incredible. I thought
Carson Beck does what Carson Beck does. He comes out and looks great in the first half. Now, for the second half of games, he's usually nowhere to be found. So it was perfect for him to get taken out. But he looked good too. It helps that he's 24 or 25 years old.
True. It's a very vanilla defense, though. Like they're not. Everything's base. It's just base package. It's not anything that's
Well, did you
crazy.
see the Panthers defensive coordinator and Cardinals offensive coordinator have been best friends since they've been 18 years old? They were best man.
They were at each other's weddings, weren't they?
Yeah,
they were the best. Yeah. That's awesome. That
so
rocks.
they weren't. Nothing was being shown or done.
It was incredible. I keep saying that. Like I was out back in our in the backyard, and I was just like, that was everything I wanted it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like normally normally you were like, oh, this is just, I can't watch this football. This is bad.
It's unwatchable.
It was competitive the entire time.
Yeah. And like you said, the quarterbacks didn't look bad.
No, they were great. So shout out the Cardinals and the Panthers for giving us that. So, but that's not why we're here, because your boys are hot.
We are hot.
I mean, are we hot or are we hot?
We're hot.
We're hot, aren't we?
We're super hot.
The Panthers money line, that was your bet. And I gave the game total was the total was 30.5.
I couldn't believe I didn't see that. Couldn't believe
30.5. They scored 63 points. That was 2 wins in a row. Guess what? We said, you know what? Football's back. Let's try our magic. Text comes in and says, bet the over in the Ottawa Red Blacks Saskatchewan Rough Riders game. They scored 27 points in the fourth quarter to get the over.
You want to talk about how we thought we were going to feel about the Hall of Fame game, where it's like it's unwatchable? I watched the first quarter of this game. It was unwatchable.
Dude, I
couldn't watch it. I had to turn it off. I mean, Ottawa was 0-7. And I'm like, I can't believe I let Tex talk me into taking the over for this, for an 0-7 football team.
We were letting him have it.
And I turned it off. And sure enough, about 2 hours later, when I'm laying in bed, I get the text. The over hit.
I was watching that in the bowl last night. Friday night. I was so excited. I'm like, Canadian. I'm watching the Red Blacks and the Rough Riders, and I'm like, this is awesome. And I'm just rooting. They went off in the fourth quarter. It was incredible. And then we come back Saturday, and we say, you know what? We're hot in football. So right now, we're undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
We've hit 4 in a row. I brought the over down to 50.5. It was at 54.5, and I was like, no way. And they did. They rallied in the fourth quarter again, 27-24, got us a 51.
Love that.
4-0. 4-0. All right, the Hall of Fame inductees were Roger Craig, Drew Brees, Fitzgerald, Larry Fitzgerald, Luke Kuechly, and Adam Vinatieri. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's almost bittersweet because you are watching people that you watched play football growing up get inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
And not like guys that you watched when you were 8, 9 years old. Like guys that you watched when you were in college.
Guys that are like our age.
Yeah. A little bit older than us.
Roger Craig's older, but still. Adam Vinatieri's jack, by the way. And they brought Mike Tomlin on, and he was pretty good. Like, you knew he'd be pretty good. But I don't know why they made him do this walking across the field horizontally interview with Bryce Young. It's just, can I just let him stand? Why do they have to be walking?
Yeah.
I mean, you're in the game here.
Well, they get these Movi cameras and they want to put them to use because it's pretty expensive to have those guys. So, and it's a little bit. I mean, it is easier to just throw up the Movi, have the stick mics, record it, match it as it's going out to tape. But it's to ease. It's the easiest thing to do for them to get it on air without setting everything up or setting lights up, but it does look awkward.
Yeah, it's very strange. I'm like, because you can tell it's like they told them to walk and then they start filming, and it's like,
yeah, the framing's good. The framing's never good. It's.
But they want to make it seem like, oh, they just caught him walking down the field, like,
yeah,
whoa, hey,
holding mics.
Didn't see you guys there, like.
Well, nobody does this. Yeah, people when they see each other out on the field, they stand there and they talk.
Why'd they make Mike Tomlin do that? Be like, hey, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna have to walk and talk and remember your questions that you want to ask. It's like, why would you do that? So, anyways, shout out Mike Tomlin. Carson Beck was 15-19 for 188 and a touchdown. Haynes King was 21-34 for 219 total yards and 3 touchdowns. Keaton Slovis, 9 for 10, 109 and a touchdown. And then Kenny Pickett was 8 for 11 and 62 yards. Pretty good quarterback play, dude.
Yeah.
Love to see that. Love to see that. How about this stat from DraftKings? Hall of Fame game winner hasn't won a playoff game in the same season as their Hall of Fame game win in nearly 9,000 days, almost 25 years.
Jeez.
Wow. So because the Panthers won, now they're saying they're more than likely to not win a playoff game.
Yeah, I mean, no team's ever won a Super Bowl that played in the Hall of Fame
game. Wow. Sorry, Panthers fans.
Sorry, Cardinals fans.
Yes. Dude, they're going to be bad.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out our guy Smoney for whenever they got that third down conversion backed up in their own end, and then they flashed over to Sam Martin. He was the happiest guy on the sideline.
I know. Tirico was trying to make jokes. But no, I mean, more importantly, shout out to him, 58-yard average.
That's what I said at the beginning.
I mean, the net was like 47 or 48, I think, but you can't count net during preseason because it's the backup guys covering. But, I mean, 2 inside the 20. I mean, one got brought out to the 25 or something, but that second punt was incredible.
Dude, that second one was filthy. Knuckled all the way down there. Love that.
He's getting better, dude. He's getting better. More mature now.
Have you seen this pop dart game?
No, I haven't.
It's on ESPN News right now, and it is ridiculous, dude. This is the one little. It's like this dart, and it's got suction cups on both sides, and they stick it to a table, and then you throw darts that have suction cups on both sides to try to land it on this dart. It's absolutely ridiculous. I was watching kickball earlier. That tells you like how much we missed the Hall of Fame game. Shout out to Adam Vinatieri in his Hall of Fame speech. He goes, "Pat McAfee is here. The only other person who loved holding my balls more than my wife." That's a great line.
Yes.
Notable players that'll make their first appearance on the Hall of Fame ballot in 2027. Adrian Peterson, Gronk,
Yes.
Richard Sherman, Big Ben, Cam Newton, Andrew Whitworth, Antonio Brown, Gerald McCoy.
They put Antonio Brown on there to get people
You
to
don't
go
think he's a Hall
viral.
of Famer?
No.
You don't think he's a Hall of Famer? Strictly football.
No.
I don't know, dude. There was like a 5-year stretch there where he was.
Was it 5 years?
I'm pretty sure it was 5 years.
I mean, he had some good seasons. I just think it's going to be hard for you to get people to vote for him based on how his career ended.
Yes. That's a very controversial. That's the best we can do, Hall of Fame ballot? Is
Well,
Cam Newton?
no, those are just the guys that will make their first appearance on it.
Oh, okay. Is Cam Newton a Hall of Famer?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Gronk
Adrian
is for
Peterson,
sure.
Gronk, Adrian, yes. Andrew Whitworth will get it.
Yeah.
Big Ben will probably get it. Gerald
Yeah.
McCoy, maybe.
Nah, I don't know.
Maybe.
Other NFL news. The Buffalo Bills.
They're so bad.
Debuted the Valvoline 5W30L motor oil uniforms, and they made Josh Allen run out there with this abomination on to silence the critics. This looks awful.
To me,
It looks awful.
I honestly am okay with the gray. I don't love the gray. I'm not going to say that I love it, but
It's going to look so bad.
I'm okay with the gray.
Before November.
The blue helmets look terrible.
They can't wear this before November.
The blue helmets just look really bad. They've already announced when they're going to wear them.
When?
I don't know. I didn't look, but I know they announced it.
This is terrible. These things stink. By the way, do you think you've eaten over 3,000 chicken nuggets in your life?
Over 3,000.
Yeah. There was a slide earlier in the show. It was 3,000 and a half. And I did the math. If you ate 20 every time you ate chicken nuggets, you'd have to do that 150 times.
Well, I don't eat 20.
What do you eat, 10? So you'd have to eat 10 300 times. Yeah, dude, you've done that.
Yeah.
That's when you put it like that, they make 3,000. It's like,
yeah,
buddy. Every time you go to Chick-fil-A, you get the 8-piece.
So they're wearing them September 27th against the Chargers, and then they're wearing them
early.
the 19th against the
early.
Bears.
September
27th against the Chargers and December 19th against the Bears.
December will be fine. You cannot wear them in September. They'll be sweating. It'll look terrible. Terrible. And we also have to talk about Highmark Stadium. Why is the Jumbotron so small?
What do you mean?
Come on. That's a small screen. Dude, people are putting 80-yard screens above the stadium. You can't have a Michael Scott flat screen as your stadium's Jumbotron.
Well, we don't want people watching the screen. We want them watching the game.
Dude. The Jumbotron is too small.
It just shows that you don't care about your phone.
No, it just shows
you care about the screen, dude. How big the screen is. You probably carry around an iPad to text on.
The fans are paying for this, and this is what they say. They say, "Hey, we're not going to put the big screen on."
The fans aren't paying to watch the screen; they're paying to watch the action on the field.
You need the amenities.
It's the problem with Dallas. People just want to look up at the screen. You don't want to look down at the game action. That's why they can't see that Dak is terrible.
Every other stadium has a giant Jumbotron, and they gave the Bills. They gave them the small TV, dude.
Good.
It's a small TV.
Good. We don't need it. We don't need screens. Take them out of the locker room.
Oh, speaking of quarterbacks, I forgot. Here's a stat for the last 3 seasons. Brock Purdy outplaying Joe Burrow and Pat Mahomes. Passer rating, EPA per drop back, completed passes over expectation, yards after catch percentage is lower than Mahomes and Burrow. I'm just saying, dude. These are numbers right here that you cannot dispute. That he is
his balls that are catchable though are pretty bad. 70%.
Better than Mahomes. Better than Mahomes. Catchable throws. Joe Burrow throws a nice ball.
Doesn't have a hard throw. Doesn't make hard throws.
Hero throws.
Why does it say hero? I thought it said hard. I can't
No, it's
read.
hero
So
throws.
small.
That's better than Mahomes, though. I mean, Joe Burrow is the only one beating him at anything. Step up, dude. Kyle Shanahan says he'll return to coaching for the preseason game versus the Titans next week or this week. Dude, this whole thing is so weird. Something's not right. Something's not right. He did say his Tesla was driving itself, too, so I don't know how you wreck a car that drives itself. It's not adding up, dude. It's not adding up.
Yeah. How do you wreck a car that's supposed to be driving itself?
I don't know. Something happened. Something's going on. I don't think it's like substance related either. I think it's something weird.
Nah, yeah.
I think it's weird. Texas here. So, and I told you, dude, Niners now have the top red zone threats at both the wide receiver and tight end position. 15 opportunities or more inside the 5. Mike Evans leads the league. Last year, George Kittle led the league.
Baker throws a good slant and good fade route, though. Does Brock throw that?
Do we need to go back to the stats, dude?
Brock throws
Catchable throws, 77.6.
Brock throws a good halfback swing pass, but does he throw a good
dude,
back shoulder fade?
By the way, the 49ers have got to stop handing out nicknames. They're calling Raheem Morris called Brock Purdy the Layer King because he layers throws. And then Mac Jones called Stribling, the rookie receiver, the flying. The 49ers are giving out too many nicknames before the season starts.
Wow, they're nickname happy.
We gotta calm it down, dude.
That's how you know they're in trouble. You start giving out nicknames to make people feel good about themselves because they aren't doing that good.
No, you know why you give out nicknames? Because guys aren't there long enough to remember their actual names because they get hurt.
That's true. You can't figure out his real name, so they call that guy the real tall guy, Shorty.
Yeah,
well, yeah.
The fat guy, Morris, real fat guy, Slim, Tiny.
Raheem Morris isn't going to be there long because every coordinator gets hired by the 49ers after they work there under Shanahan and Brock Purdy. Dude, what do you think about these jerseys, Tex? Josh Allen had to finally put one on.
I mean, are they sponsored by Chevron?
Mm-hmm. The Valvoline, what are they, a NASCAR team?
Was this the coal mine, the strip mining coal company? Look at all that dirt, that gray dirt.
That looks like an English soccer team's jersey.
Looks like a knight.
It looks like he's a horse in the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, that big gray one that fell over backwards?
Yeah, that one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That one. This is right out of the thing.
This is the Kentucky Wildcats jerseys.
Yeah, that's what this is.
That's exactly – or Memphis. Memphis wears gray.
It shouldn't be Highmark Stadium. It should be Churchill Downs. Yeah. Hey, where are the Spires, baby? Give me those Spires. Drink a lot of mint juleps in that stadium there in Buffalo. A lot of mint juleps.
They won't even let you bring anything. They're probably not even gonna have tailgating in that stadium. How many great jerseys?
I've been saying Bills Mafia peaked in 2020 for a long time.
You have. You've been on that for quite some time.
I have been. They peaked in 2020, and then they just started pricing them out. Bills Mafia is dead. Bills Mafia is dead. Prove me wrong.
Hey, if Bills Mafia is who they say they are, they need to buy this jersey. And everybody show up in gray uniforms.
Everybody needs to show up in like a an old red Abercrombie rugby shirt. This blue with the red stripe. Everybody.
Gray out.
No, just a red stripe out. Everybody just one big red stripe going around the stadium.
The lower bowl does blue. The club section does red, and then the upper bowl does blue again.
Stripe out.
There you go.
The horizontal stripe out, not the vertical stripe out.
Yeah.
Not the checkerboard.
Wow, BMO. Look at what BMO said. The Bills are no longer America's sweetheart. That's
You're right. They're America's darling.
Their fans out.
They're America's darlings now.
They price their fans out. Fight at the Raiders training camp. Max Crosby hit Cousins twice. Then Cousins had enough. Got into Crosby's face, grabbing the All-Pros jersey. Both exchanged words before it was broken up. Can you make?
Hey, here's what I think. Here's what I think.
What the freak is wrong with you, man?
Staged.
You think so?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Kurt's trying to establish himself as a locker room
Did
guy.
they set it up to be like this? We can't play under this quarterback. He's not even tempered.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
The little edge to the team.
To be like,
getting in fights before practice.
How fast do you think Kurt's heart was beating when he grabbed Crosby's
I
jersey?
want to know what he said. We need video. Because I feel like Max Crosby talking trash is a whole different genre than Kirk Cousins talking trash.
Yes.
Kirk Cousins falls in the Phillip Rivers.
There's got to be video.
Talking. Are you looking for the video?
I'm gonna look for it.
Okay. Did Vegas change Kirk? Great question. Tex, how about us being 4-0 in football bets?
Feels good.
Also,
good way to start the season.
By the way, Jahmyr Gibbs got paid right after Bijan Robinson got paid. So he is now the highest paid.
And Jonathan Taylor.
And Jonathan Taylor. It's so annoying, dude. Like, I get it, but it's just like, I don't know. It's ridiculous. But
22 for a running back. That's
22.5 million.
That's crazy.
Good for him. I saw this question from DraftKings. Which new head coach will make the playoffs in year one? Hafley for the Dolphins, Brady for the Bills, Minter for the Ravens, McCarthy for the Steelers, Munkin for the Browns, Kubiak for the Raiders, Saleh for the Titans, Harbaugh for the Giants, Stefanski for the Falcons, and LaFleur for the Cardinals. I would say it's probably the top three middle. Brady, Minter, McCarthy. They have the best chance.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really two. I think it's two-man race.
Who? LaFleur and Hafley?
No, Minter and Brady.
Mm.
It's only just based on the quarterbacks they have.
Yeah.
None of these other guys have quarterbacks.
Dude, you don't believe in Shedeur Sanders?
No.
You don't believe in Cam Ward?
I mean, I like Cam Ward. I just don't think the Titans are ready.
I don't think
Saleh hasn't proved to be a good head coach either.
I was just about to say that. I'm like, I love Robert Saleh, the defensive coordinator, but
Clint Kubiak looks like Jim Mora a little bit.
He does. John Harbaugh, after I saw his speech and all the reports coming out, I'm out.
What happened?
His speech was terrible. Just go look up John Harbaugh's your locker room speech. He just kept saying the New York Football Giants over and over again. He just kept walking around like nodding, being like, the New York Football Giants. The New York Football Giants. And it was like, all right, dude, what are we doing here? Brady could be one and done if he doesn't make the playoffs. Yes. Yep. McCarthy, I thought he was tan at one point, or does he just get red? He looks ghostly there.
I can't find any footage, but there's a bunch of footage of him running real slow.
Oh, okay.
Kirk Cousins. But Mason Crosby basically said he didn't like what I was doing, so he got what he got, which is a nice little shove.
That's all right.
Apparently. But no video of the actual incident, which is interesting, which is why I also think it's staged.
You're trying to drum up a little publicity.
Just get the boys fired up, drum up a little publicity.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
put the edge back in the Raiders. Yeah, there's got to be a fight every now and again.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to fight in camp.
Yeah. Dude. DB's getting mad at linebackers. Linebackers getting mad at DBs.
OLDL fight every time.
Yeah.
Yep.
OLDL.
A linebacker and an offensive lineman that comes on a pull.
Then you come flying into the pile, jumping on everybody.
DB scooping up a wide receiver, ripping the ball out of his hands, dancing on him.
Yeah, DB jams a wide receiver up, they're fighting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Especially if he doesn't stop talking about it. Like just jawing at him. Right in his ear hole. Oh. Football's back. Football's so back. Here's the USA Today's NFL record projections. They got the Bills winning the East, the Cowboys winning the East, and the 49ers finishing third in the NFC West. This is blasphemous.
You are who we thought you were.
Hey, USA was wrong last year, I'm pretty sure. So they can suck it.
Wow, did they have the Niners winning the division last year?
No, I think they had them only winning like 9 games or something. So They got the There's no way the Bears are going 12-5. No way. Hey, look over here at the South, though, boys.
Called it.
Jump on the train while you can. The Saints. They got the Texans winning the South, the Bengals winning the North. We called that one too, and then the Broncos winning the.
Can we stop with the Bengals?
Dude, you are such a hater. You're such a hater.
They don't do it consistently.
You are the Bengals.
This is the last year that anybody can do this for the Bengals. I think I already said this before. This is the last year because the Ravens got a new head coach, Steelers new head coach, Browns new head coach. Nobody knows who their quarterbacks are. It's just, it's going to be. This is the last shot. They're going to win this division, and if they don't do anything in the playoffs, it's over.
You made a Bengals fan really mad about that last show.
I don't think the Bengals are going to win the division.
Guess what, Joe Burrow? The window's closed if you don't do this here. That's
His
it.
window is.
Yes, the window is closed. The counterweights inside the wall for old school windows are broken, and it's just going to slam shut.
His windows right now are cracked, like you're going into the store for a second.
His windows are tinted right now. He can't even see out of them. You can't see in them.
His windows are mirrored on the inside, but not the outside. He's just looking at himself in the mirror. Everybody else is looking in at him.
He's Windows 95 right now.
Yeah.
They were great once, but no longer there anymore.
Yep.
Joe Burrow is Windows 95. Also, the Bengals are to you. You hate the Bengals more than anybody in your division, don't you?
No. I don't hate the Bengals that much. I just don't think that the Bengals are as good as everybody always tells me they are.
Who do you hate in the division more than you hate the Bengals?
Every single person in our division.
Come on.
I think the Giants and the Eagles are going to be flipped.
You think Eagles are going to be last?
Mm-hmm. I think Eagles will be last.
You just hate the Eagles.
That's not true.
Okay, I'll be the man here. I hate the Seahawks more than any team in that division, and then I hate the Rams the second most. And the Cardinals are irrelevant unless there was Kyler Murray who just ran all over us. I just power rank division hate in the moment right there. Somebody else want to take a crack at it?
I don't know. I think that the Niners won't get more than 9 wins, and the Cardinals will win 6.
Teams I hate outside the division, the Chicago Bears.
No, you hate the Cowboys. Come on. No, it's not. You hate the Cowboys.
Philly. He hates Philly.
AK hates the Cowboys.
Philly, dude. I hate Philly. It might be okay. Philly, I hate.
You don't hate the Bears. You hate Caleb Williams.
I hate the Bears.
You don't hate the Bears because you like their coach.
Okay, I do like their coach. Yeah, I don't like Caleb Williams. It's the Caleb.
You can't even determine your levels of hateness.
No, I hate the Eagles, and
He's
I hate
confused.
the Packers.
He's all discombobulated.
No, I hate the Packers too. I don't care who it is.
He's got no hate compass. What's true north?
Love destroying the Packers in the playoffs every year. It's great.
I think we can all agree that it's hard to hate anybody in the South because they're always so bad.
Yeah, it's useless. Mm-hmm. I don't hate anybody in the East other than the Eagles because, the Cowboys suck. We smash them every time we play them. They're irrelevant. That is true. Go look up the last.
He hates the Cowboys the most. They're getting the most airtime, the most hate.
He sees red.
He hates the Cowboys. I know he does.
He sees your face on the star.
He sees my smiling face going, "Told you so."
What you know what it is? He doesn't like the fact that the Cowboys have a bigger jumbotron than the
That's true.
Niners.
That's
the
true.
last time the Cowboys beat the 49ers was in 2020.
That's not that long ago.
Holy cow, dude. The last time. That is embarrassing, dude. The 49ers have beaten them 23-17, 19-12, 42-10, and 30-20. It's not even been games.
This further proves my point. AK's most hated team. AK's most hated.
No,
number one.
Not.
Cowboys. You keep talking about it, dude. People
I'm proving
tend
to
give the most attention to those things they dislike the most.
They haven't beaten the 49ers in 6 years.
No, dude. This is AK's on his Kim Kardashian stuff right now.
My daughter wasn't even born the last time the Cowboys beat the 49ers.
He's on his Kim Kardashian stuff right now. He's all upset.
Dude, the fact that they picked he's
making weird sounds with his
the fact that they picked the Jaguars to go 9-8 is completely irrelevant.
All right, Valley Girl, let's go.
Let's go. Okay, on to golf real quick before we get into college football. Gosh, dude, how fun is it to argue about football?
I can't wait for the game to start, man. I'm so excited. I went to the high school football scrimmage the other night. Old high school coach was there. Just sat there, and it was awesome, dude. It was awesome. Just sitting there talking ball, listening to him. It was great. It was great.
Unbelievable.
True football guy. True football guy.
Hey, two football guys just footballing.
Yep.
Speaking of Jumbotron, I'm pretty sure AK has a bigger screen than the new Highmark Stadium. That's exactly right, dude. You can see it from the dock.
No, he has a bigger screen in his truck than.
Dude, by the way, shout out to me catching that stingray this weekend.
Shout out, AK.
Dude, when I saw that thing, I was up on the deck, Tex,
mm-hmm.
and I looked down there. I was cleaning off the deck and like leaf blowing and stuff, and I looked down there, and my rod is completely bent sideways. That big 9-foot rod.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what it was. I was like, I thought I hooked into a bull shark. I was like, this is it. This is the one.
I'm going to catch a shark.
I thought it was going to be a shark, and I could only see the one little flapper from the stingray flipping up. And I was, anyways, that was a lot of fun. Okay, golf, boys. The Cinderella run continues. We beat another foe in this golf DraftKings DFS competition, and we are now in the Elite Eight. Shout out us.
Who wants some?
From the play-in game, and it's the guy that we interview sometimes. We're playing the Model Maniac, Byron, for a spot in the Final Four. Who better than us?
Who better?
Who better than us? We won 450. Shout out Edge. 452 to 402. Ran the score up. Second highest score of the week. We're a machine right now.
Nice.
We're winning football bets. We're winning golf DFS. Is this our year? Bills Niners Super Bowl?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Shout out to Michael Brennan, Wake Forest alum, second year in a row. Shout out the ACC, continues to win. Secures his spot in the FedEx Cup playoffs, and it was awesome after he won this tournament. He buried a putt on 18. He was really good. He said, we're going to the Masters. That's what he said to his mom and his dad.
Nice.
That rocks.
Love that.
So, Bo Hostler had the lead for like 3 days, and this dude just came storming up today and came and took it, dude. Like Tex always says, come and take it.
Come and take it.
He's a psychopath, too, dude. He wore long sleeves in Greensboro in August.
I love that. I would do that.
What the hell? I saw it was like, he's like now teeing off on the first tee, and I'm like, is he wearing long sleeves?
Yeah, dude. You don't have to put sunscreen on there.
Maybe that stuff's pretty breathable. That stuff might be pretty breathable.
It's a collared long sleeve. I love it.
Yeah. I wish I had more of them.
Shout out this guy. So he makes it. They were both economics majors at Wake Forest University. He won it by 3 strokes over Bo Hostler. His second tour victory, he won the 2025 Bank of Utah Championship. This is who he beat, who had his own logo called the Bo Rista, Bo Hostler. This is absolutely outrageous, this visor right here.
I mean, both the bill and the thing is too big.
This looks like the mom at the beach who's got like 2 7-year-olds. You know what I mean? That puts her hair up in a bun.
Yep.
That's what that visor is. Keith Mitchell is so jealous, and Kirby Smart too, so jealous of this visor that this guy's wearing right now.
I think my wife has a visor like that. It's brown.
Did she wear it at the beach?
Yeah.
Wait, that one, the other girl. Who's the other girl's name?
Ansley?
No.
Or Jamie?
Parker's, yeah, Jamie. She had one, I think. I remember.
Yeah. It's probably the same one.
That thing is ridiculous. But he was pretty mad that he lost. Some other news from golf is that Jackson Coyven, he made the cut line for the FedEx Cup Championship at number 70, which they showed a lot of him this tournament. He's the first PGA Tour University number 1 or PGA Tour University accelerated grad to advance to the FedEx Cup playoffs in the same season he accepted the membership. He ties Tiger Woods for the fewest starts needed to make the FedEx Cup playoffs, which is 5. I don't even know how the hell he did that.
He won a tournament.
That's crazy. Are they saying this guy's the next Tiger?
They're already moving from Scotty.
Yeah,
gotta
they got
win.
Scotty fatigue.
You got to win.
So shout out to Brennan for winning the Wyndham Championship, and shout out to us for advancing in the DFS. Not shout out to the Make the Cup parlay, 5-leg parlay.
Yeah, Ben Griffin has been playing well lately.
Damn it. He was this is home field advantage though.
No, he's a Chapel Hill guy. Raleigh. Pinehurst is more him.
Yeah. JT Poston though, he was supposed to be the guy. Dang it. My bad, guys. All right, on to college football, some news before we get into the Conference USA. 3 more amendments have been filed to protect the Protect College Sports Act from Senator Ashley Moody. One creates an exception in the expansion provision to permit P4 schools to move to conferences without the 5-year probationary period. 2 of Moody's schools, Miami and FSU. Per the amendment, if a power league school wants to move to another power conference, the school can avoid the 5-year probationary period if it withdraws from its league within the 180 days of the bill's enactment.
Ooh.
So they're basically saying, hey, wink, wink. Once we sign this, you now have 180 days to leave. And they're going to try to take down the ACC. Which we just learned has the best pro quarterback pipeline. See the Hall of Fame game, and the best golf pipeline. Can't beat them, tear them down, and make them come to your conference. That's what they say. Does that disgust you?
Yes.
It's like a head nod, isn't it? Like a hey. Guess what's coming? I'm so sick of them making so many rule changes in college football, dude.
Yeah, just play.
Just play the games. Just make the conferences equal. Win your conference. Have a playoff of the top 4 teams. It's not that freaking hard.
Was it that bad the way it was before? I think as we get older, like the younger kids will be like, "Oh, you just have a problem with people making money," and that's not the issue. The problem is just changing teams all the time.
Well, it's at some point you have to set on rules and let things take place. Every year they want to change the rules. They change the qualifications. They change the format. They're changing everything.
I guarantee you that if they just fix the transfer part of the rules,
yes,
then things would work themselves out.
Have a salary cap, fix the transfer date. Like you can't have kids transferring and coaches leaving during the seasons.
Yeah.
Unless you want to do trades. But anyways. Akron's football program, they're sold out for the first time in program history with its play calling promotion. So several sports personalities have taken part in the promotion. Leaders are scheduled to appear on the Pat McAfee Show on ESPN Radio. So a hilarious thing happened. Robert Morris, who they're playing, their fans are buying up all the Akron season tickets in hopes of winning the raffle and sabotaging the opening drive.
I love that.
Hey, that's college football, dude.
Yeah.
That is college football.
And they aren't even rivals.
They're not even in the same division, are they?
No, yeah. Robert Morris is a 1AA team, I think.
They're FCS.
But they're out of Philly, so I'm sure their alum have money.
Let's go, dude. I hope they win it. But they're talking about Big Cat winning this, and if they did that would be really sad.
Yeah.
It's got to be a raffle. You got to have some integrity. Not that Big Cat wouldn't be awesome, but
he did win it with Akron, didn't he, for Coach Doug's?
I think so. But I'm saying
we need to do the raffle, but it also needs to be a real chance of a Robert Morris fan actually getting it.
Yes.
It needs to be videotaped. There has to be integrity. I want to know for sure.
Televise it.
Yeah.
Do the lottery balls.
Make it like the NBA, draft.
That's funny. There was a ridiculous catch. I don't know if you guys saw the video from Cam Coleman at Texas.
I've always seen the picture. I haven't seen the video.
I'll send you the video. But he's like 5 feet off the ground, reaching behind his body. The more concerning part is who threw the ball, because it looks like a knuckleball. Like it was.
Yeah, I don't think that ball was to him.
That's a hospital ball.
Yeah.
He would get folded over in the middle of the field if he throws that ball in a game.
Yeah. He's getting flipped for sure.
Shout out this offensive lineman from Arkansas with the double mohawk, like the reverse mohawk, but with two mohawks on the side. And shout out to this account that's called Billy Hog Thornton.
That guy did not cut his own hair.
No, that's a camp haircut, dude.
Yeah,
that's
a camp haircut.
Yeah. Okay. Any other college football news? Let's get to this Conference USA. Do what?
What does that KC say?
He's not here. This is his chance.
Wow.
This is his chance, dude, and he didn't even show up. So, all right. So, the Conference USA, they reduced from 10 to 12 teams, or 12 to 10 teams. They lost Louisiana Tech to the Sun Belt. Oh, there he is. He knows. Oh, he's the best. We had the discrepancy between Louisiana Tech and the Sun Belt. Remember, they had two schedules. Louisiana Tech was going to play 24 games or whatever it was. It's going to be incredible. And they lost UTEP to the Mountain West. FIU added J.J. Cole as their quarterback. And Lafayette standout cornerback Ryan Gatson. But J.J. Cole came from App State. Jacksonville State got a 6'8" All-Southern Conference offensive lineman Amari Atchison and a wide receiver Darius Cannon. Sam Houston picked up first-team All-Conference USA interior lineman Josiah Chenault from Kennesaw State. That's an interesting move. And then Liberty added running back Kanye Udo from Arizona State and Army. And they have one of the easiest paths to the group of six, allegedly. Liberty does. So there you go. He says conference is better since they're both gone. Western Kentucky drew one of the nation's toughest group of six non-conference slates, back-to-back road trips with Georgia and Indiana. Liberty avoids major Power 4 opponents on an easier path to contention. So Western Kentucky was pretty good last year. They were 6-2 in the conference, 9-4 overall. They gave LSU fits last year. I do remember that. Kennesaw State won it last year. They beat Jack State in the title game. That game was awesome. They finished 10-4. Jack State finished 9-5. So
there's no way Liberty makes it to the playoffs if they're not playing a Power 4 team.
It says I don't know what their schedule is, but I don't. They avoided the tough Power 4 conference games, I think is what they said. But so Liberty's favored to win it. Then it's Western Kentucky, then it's Jack State, then it's Delaware, then it's Kennesaw State. And outside of that, the odds get pretty ridiculous. So people like Liberty. Their over-unders at 8.5. Jacksonville State 7.5. Western Kentucky 6.5. Kennesaw 6.5. FIU 6.5. Delaware 5.5. New Mexico State 4.5. Missouri State 3.5. Middle Tennessee 3.5. Sam Houston State 3.5. So this is what we love to do. We're going to go through, and we're going to absolutely rip off all of these. Hold on. Oh, yeah, here's the championship odds. So Liberty, Western Kentucky. So there we go. All right, let's pull this down, and let's pull up our really awesome tool that was bequeathed to us from the best offensive line coach in the country. Let me pull that up.
Best ever.
Best ever. There it is. Here we – oh, gosh, I love this thing, dude. Okay, so we start with – can't see. Uh-oh, I almost knocked my screen off there. We start with Delaware, who is 5.5 with the fourth best odds to win this conference, to win this division. Here we go. They play Merrimack in week 1. Win. At Vandy. Delaware. Loss. Coastal Carolina at home. Somebody early in the season. Loss. Okay. Mm-hmm. We got them losing at UVA.
Yeah.
They get Liberty at home.
Still they get the loss.
Yeah.
Loss. Wow. At Middle Tennessee. Win?
No.
No. Missouri State at home, win.
Win.
At Western Kentucky, loss. At Kennesaw,
Loss.
loss. FIU at home,
Win.
win. New Mexico State,
Weren't they pretty good last year?
New Mexico was good. Actually,
New Mexico State played in the no. They played in a bowl game in Arizona. They did play in a bowl game. New Mexico State did, I think.
Let me look. New Mexico State. No, New Mexico State was terrible. They were 4-8.
That was New Mexico then.
It was New Mexico. They
So
can win
win.
that game. They're not beating Jacksonville State.
No.
Nope. So Delaware goes 4-8. There you see. New Mexico was awful. New Mexico State.
New Mexico State.
New Mexico has the guy from holy cow, what's his name? From Idaho. Oh, gosh, what's his name? Eck. Yes. Eck. Coach Eck. Yeah. Jason Eck. Yep. Told you, dude. Knew it. Okay, so Delaware is 4-8, and they are not getting there. No. 4-8. Boom. Done. Not happening. FIU. Let's go. At USF.
Loss.
Buffalo at home.
Buffalo goes to FIU.
Mm-hmm.
Win.
Okay. At FAU.
Win.
Oh, okay. Long Island at home. Win.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
New Mexico State at home. Win. At Jack State. Loss. Middle Tennessee State at home. Win. At Liberty.
Loss.
Loss. Missouri State at home. Ooh.
Missouri State has good defense. I'm going to go Missouri State wins.
Okay.
At least they did
On the
last
road?
year.
Missouri State.
Because Missouri State was like the for sure under bet last year. All their games went under.
We had them losing at Delaware, at Kennesaw State. That's a loss. And then they get Sam Houston State. That's a win. So we got them going 6-6, not hitting their win total. FIU, you are not hitting your win total. You are out. Here we go, AKC. Buckle up. This is the truth right here at North Dakota State. I believe. I am not picking North Dakota State. I can't do it.
All right.
Eastern Kentucky.
Fargo's a hard place to play.
I don't care. I can't do it. I need Jacksonville State at North Dakota State in Fargo. People are sleeping on Jack State. Eastern Kentucky, win. At Ohio. Ohio's in shambles. They're not the Ohio of old. Their coach left to go to Charlotte last year, remember? They stink.
Mm-hmm.
Last year they stunk?
Yes, dude. Ohio stunk last year.
All right, give me Jacksonville State.
I like that. I like that attitude there. Where's it? Georgia Southern.
At
that's gonna be a great game. No, it's at Jacksonville State. There you go. No Navarro either. Their quarterback, exactly. Georgia Southern.
I'll give it to Jacksonville State at home.
I agree. Middle Tennessee.
Jack State.
Oh my gosh, we're at 7-0. We're making
No.
the college football playoff. Kennesaw State.
Where at?
It's at Kennesaw State.
I'm going Kennesaw State at.
They had their number too, because this who beat him in the conference title game.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jack. Sorry, AKC. This is wow. At New Mexico State, they can win that game. Sam Houston, that's a win at home. Western Kentucky is going to be – that's a tough one.
I think they lose that game.
They did beat him in the regular season last year. I remember that. It was You think what?
I think Western Kentucky beats them. At Western Kentucky.
I think they get to 10 wins. I think Jack State finishes 10 and
2.
That's pretty good.
They got a favorable schedule.
They'd be ranked 25th.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here he goes. Look at this. Here he comes. He's coming with us. He's coming with the stats. Last time we went to Kennesaw, we beat him by 50.
You quit living in the past, dude. It's a new year, new team.
I think 10-2 is pretty good. That's playoff adjacent.
That's a conference championship.
That's playing in the conference title game. I love that. That was great. That felt good. Okay, Kennesaw State. They got West Georgia. That's a win. Georgia State. They're gonna win. 12-0 is minimum. I could see him going 11-1. I could honestly see Jacksonville State going 11-1. But I think 10-2. The over is a joke. Are you kidding me? 7.5. Joke.
They think they're gonna be trash.
Kennesaw State is at Tennessee.
Loss.
At Arkansas State.
Loss.
You think?
Sunbelt.
Okay.
Wait.
They're beating Jack State at home. Kennesaw State at Missouri State.
Wait, Arkansas. Is that Bush Jones, Arkansas State?
Yes. Missouri State, Tex. At Missouri State, Kennesaw State.
Win.
Okay. Liberty at home.
Loss.
Win.
Think so?
Yeah. At home?
Okay.
Wait, Kennesaw State loses at home to Liberty?
No.
They win at home against Liberty. But we have them losing to Arkansas. Arkansas State sucks. See?
You said Arkansas
got to go there.
At home.
Arkansas State's on the road.
Oh. Well, then you said that Arkansas State was at home.
Kennesaw State is playing at Arkansas State, and you have them losing at Arkansas State.
Yeah. Sunbelt.
Okay. At Middle Tennessee. Win. At Sam, we had them beating Delaware. At Sam Houston. Win. Loss at Western Kentucky.
Yeah, right? For sure. Yep.
Okay. Kennesaw State 9-3. Wow. So there's some. I love doing this because you can go back and look. There's a lot of juice on some of these numbers for the over/under. Like Kennesaw State. Hold on. Kennesaw State. Where's it at? There it is. If you have them over 7.5 wins, it's plus 210. Jacksonville State over 8.5 wins is plus 215. Why don't you parlay both of those? What would that be? Oh yeah. Oh, they can't be parlayed together. Never mind. Anyways. Okay. Liberty at JMU. Loss.
Yes.
Even though the coach for Liberty knows. Chadwell, he was at Coastal Carolina, remember? Oh, yeah, Kennesaw State lost everyone. Damn, I don't like that.
That doesn't mean they didn't get everybody back. Everybody else.
Road games are so easy, though.
Everybody else back.
At JMU's a loss, right?
Yes.
Gardner-Webb win. Ball State at home win. At Coastal, revenge game for Jamie Chadwell.
Yes.
Or for Coastal. You think they win that one?
Yeah.
At Delaware, we had them winning. Sam Houston to win. Had them losing at Kennesaw, winning at FIU. At New Mexico State, they'll probably win that one, right?
Yeah.
They get Middle Tennessee at home and Western Kentucky at home. Middle Tennessee, they'll beat at home. What do they do with Western Kentucky? At home.
Win.
At Missouri State, win. Their quarterback was a third stringer from Syracuse. I remember Amari Odom. I didn't know. I forgot he went to Syracuse. He was good last year in the championship game. Straight up trade. So he thinks we're too high on Kennesaw State.
That's because that's who's keeping Jack State out of the finals, out of the championship.
It's true. Oh, yeah. We can't have a show where we don't know. Jack State has to be in the title game.
Does it?
We can't have that. We can't have a show. I think, you know what? Executive decision. Kennesaw State. Well, no, they're not going to lose to Delaware at home.
Why can't Jack State play Delaware State in the finals?
Because we have Kennesaw State and Liberty at 7-1. Jack State's 6-2 in the conference. I see what he's saying.
Way to crookie. Hey, that's our pick, dude. That was our pick.
That's our pick. I agree. They went from like 72-3 over 4 years to what they were last year.
Liberty won 4 games last year. Let's pump the brakes on the Flames. You know what? I agree.
You know what? I don't want. No. You know what? I don't want his bias. This is his bias coming out. Because who do we say they're going to lose to?
You know what? I believe in Delaware. I think they can beat Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I like that better. I like that way better. It's not bias, it's ball knowledge. The whole that Kennesaw State lost everybody is a pretty big nugget of knowledge there.
No, hey, it doesn't mean that didn't get new guys in.
Bias. I'm gonna check the transfer portal right now.
Hey, transferportal.com.
Yeah, transferportal.com.
Liberty 9-3. They're gonna pass their. They're gonna pass their over under. Yes, but everybody's picking them to be like the group of 5, whatever. They were not. Kennesaw State brought back one linebacker.
Let's go.
Hey.
Team leader.
Oh man! Wow. Whoa, dude. We have okay. I think Jack State's going to be the team to beat in this con. I can't believe we picked Jack State to lose to Kennesaw State. Anyways. All right, Middle Tennessee. They play Murray State. That's a win. Their over-under is 3.5.
Delaware, Kennesaw State is returning 7 starters. 2 offense, 5 defense.
Oh, defense.
The highest in the conference is Delaware.
See, I told you, dude. Delaware. We're sleeping on Delaware. People are sleeping on Delaware.
Delaware was the most played team in NCAA because they were the worst in last year.
Wait, I thought that was Missouri State.
I thought it was Delaware.
It's probably both of them. Who's second, Tex? He wants to know. It's got to be Jack State. I believe in Jack State. I think they could go. I wouldn't be shocked.
We believe in Jack State too. They got 2 losses.
Liberty and New Mexico State both have 8.
At Marshall, Middle Tennessee's losing.
No, sorry. It's Jacksonville State. Jacksonville State second.
Middle Tennessee's losing to
Loaded
Marshall.
question.
Marshall. They're losing to Nevada, losing at Jacksonville State, losing at Kansas. Middle Tennessee is going to beat Delaware. They're going to lose at FIU. They're going to lose to Kennesaw State. They're going to lose to Kentucky, right? Western Kentucky. At Sam Houston State, they will lose.
You just picked Delaware to upset Liberty, but lose to New Mexico State.
Middle Tennessee. Yes. And they're going to lose to New Mexico State. So Middle Tennessee is going to be 2-10, right? No, wait, they'll beat New Mexico State at home. So they'll be 3-9. So they're not going to hit it either. No. 3-9. There we go. He said we have a 6'8" receiver that can run like the wind who's beating us. Hey, Caden Creel got it.
But can he catch?
Caden Creel got added to the quarterback of the year list, the Davey O'Brien or whatever it is. All right, Missouri State is at Texas A&M. Loss. Their over-under is 3.5. Lindenwood, they could probably beat them. Marshall, they're going to lose to Marshall. People are sleeping on Marshall. They're going to lose at SMU. They're going to lose at Western Kentucky, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to lose to Kennesaw State. They're going to lose at Delaware. Missouri State or Sam Houston State? That's the game of the year. Who
Missouri
wins?
State.
Missouri State win. They beat FIU at FIU, and then they get New Mexico State at home. Win.
Missouri State was bowl team last year, weren't they?
They were. I was just getting ready to say that.
Sleeping on them.
Okay, so Missouri State is a yes. They're 3.5, so they're yes. And they'll be 4-8. I feel like I like Missouri State's head coach. I don't remember why.
Defensive guy.
Okay, New Mexico State plays at FSU. That's a loss. They're going to play Mercyhurst. That's a win. Then they play at Hawaii.
Loss at Hawaii.
Then they get New Mexico at home. Probably a loss. Then they get Western Kentucky at home. Loss. Then they lose at FIU. At Sam Houston. Loss. So New Mexico State's going 1-11.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I believe that. I was going through the rest of the schools returning starters. Notre Dame, 15. Georgia, that's, I think, 14. Virginia Tech has 14. These are just all the highest ones. Houston has 12. That's a top 25 team also.
Missouri State new head coach is Casey Woods.
Oregon has 15.
So not a defensive guy.
Last year was a defensive guy. That's what I was saying.
Was he the same coach last year? Did that guy leave?
No, I guess he got Missouri State new head coach. So that guy.
I know Missouri State's head coach. I feel like they had a guy that I really liked, but I guess he left.
Yeah, he was a defensive guy.
Sam Houston State at Troy. That's a loss. Sam Houston State gets Tulsa at home. That's a loss. They get Nicholls State.
When?
Beard went to Coastal Carolina. That's what it is. I knew it, dude. I knew it.
Told you.
Knew it. I couldn't remember exactly what happened. I was like, they had a coach I really liked, but I didn't know. I forgot where he went to Coastal Carolina. Nicholls State, they're going to beat Sam Houston, right? Or Sam Houston's going to beat Nicholls State.
Yeah.
Then Texas Tech, they play at Texas Tech. That's a loss. They play at Liberty. That's a loss. They get Western Kentucky at home. That's a loss, right?
Mm-hmm.
They play New Mexico State. They're losing to them, even though it's at home. At Missouri State, they lose. At Jack State, they lose. At Kennesaw State at home, they lose. Middle Tennessee, they'll beat at home. FIU, at FIU, they lose. So Sam Houston State goes 3-9. And that means they do not hit their win total. Wow. Okay, last but not least, Western Kentucky. Holy cow. We got them. We've got them really way up there. Jacksonville State and KSU is a Wednesday primetime banger. I cannot wait for that game, dude. Okay, Western Kentucky is at Nevada.
Win.
At Georgia.
Loss.
At Indiana.
Loss.
At Mercyhurst at home.
Win.
So we've got Western Kentucky beating at New Mexico, beating Missouri State at home, at Sam Houston State. They're going to win that game. Delaware at home, they're going to win that game. Middle Tennessee at home, they're going to win that game. Jack State at home, they're going to win that game. At Liberty is a loss. Kennesaw State at home, they win that. So Western Kentucky goes 7-1. Kennesaw State's 7-1. Is that who we're saying is going to play in the title game?
Mm-hmm.
No. Nope. I can't do it. I
mean, you can't do that. That actually sounds legitimate.
I feel like Western Kentucky hasn't won a conference title in a decade, by the way.
Dude, this is their year. Vegas agrees.
We do this every year.
I agree.
I get all hot and bothered by the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers.
Would you rather be the guy? Would you rather be the guy that picks the team to make it to the conference championship, or would you rather be the guy that you can say you gave them the motivation to make it to the conference championship?
I'd rather be the guy. Let's see. That was 9-3. So 9-3, 7-1 in the conference. That Kennesaw State Jack State game is really messing with me.
Could be to see who decides the conference.
That could be the championship game. That could be who goes to the championship or not. I really want to pick.
Nope. Disagree.
I want to do it. Let me do it.
Disagree, disavow.
Let me do it, Jay. All right, let's vote on it. Who wins, Kennesaw State or Jack State?
Dude, we already voted, dude.
We already voted.
So it's
disavow. Disavow. Yep.
We voted when we picked the team. When we picked it,
I didn't vote for Kennesaw State.
Listen, you didn't hear me going back trying to get Wake Forest to 10.
Yes, you spent the entire time convincing us that Wake Forest is going to. So you had Wake Forest. Now everybody gets their team in a conference.
No, they don't. Nope. Disavow. We didn't even say Wake Forest is going to win it. We didn't even say that. That's not even what we were saying. Disavow.
Okay. Everybody on 3. Who do you pick? Kennesaw State or Jack State? 1, 2,
Kennesaw
3.
State.
Kennesaw State.
Damn it. All right.
We voted.
We did. It's fair. It's fair.
It's fair.
Leave it.
We're that three-headed dog meme. We're that three-headed dog meme where like the two serious ones, and then AK's the one that doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
That's the three. That's what we are right now.
Yeah.
I can't believe that it turned out like that. I was sitting there like Jack State 10-2. They would have to 11-1. They could do it though, I believe. So there you go. There's the Conference USA breakdown. So apparently we have Kennesaw State. I can't sit here and look at Kennesaw State going 7-1 in this conference.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way it plays out, dude.
I guess so. Okay. Well, that's the Conference USA. That's the way it goes. J-Vi and Tex will look like fools.
We'll look like fools way before October.
It's true. It's true. I got one hang the banner, okay? Can I ask you guys a question? This is a question, hang the banner. Do you know who has the longest active bowl win streak in college football? Do you want any hints? You think I can give you a hint?
The team?
The team that has the longest active bowl win streak in the country.
Navy.
No. It's somebody that you won't even think.
New Mexico.
No. It's a Power 4 conference.
Purdue.
You're getting close.
Vandy.
Nope.
Northwestern.
Nope. It's the Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Tex, that's your team, dude.
That's my team. You're right.
You
That's
didn't
true.
know ball, dude. You should be pounding your chest right now. They have not lost a bowl game since 2015.
Have they played in one every year? 9 straight?
They missed 2017. Well, I guess, yeah.
They
missed
17.
Well, 20 was COVID. But the second longest bowl win streak of all time, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. There you go. Hang the banner for PJ Fleck, row the boat. They beat New Mexico. That game rocked. Virginia Tech, Bowling Green.
Yeah, that was in Arizona. That was the one I was thinking of.
Syracuse, West Virginia. They played some. Who's the only school that's been to 3 straight bowl games in the first 3 years of FBS? App State, dude. I'm assuming it means Jack State, too. Anyways. Hint, it's not Kennesaw State. It was App State, dude.
App State won like 6 in a row.
Yeah, we went to 6 straight bowl games right out of FTS.
And won all of them.
Mm-hmm. So, Texas Golden Groundhogs. All right, guys. That was a fun show. Football's back. Conference USA. We did it. Anybody got anything else?
Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Do what?
Do we have NFL games like Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday?
Thursday.
I think it's Thursday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, so the Bills play Saturday.
Saturday.
They play the Panthers.
Yeah.
And it's not on TV that I could find.
And it's on a local Bill station or a local station up there.
Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your week. Enjoy football being back. Enjoy the Conference USA predictions.
Go Bill.
Go Niners.